Thank you so much. So Josh is not here today, but he will be here on Saturday. But early this morning, he was here in the chat,
Let's
just
put
saying
it to the
hello to
speaker then.
everybody. I'm sorry, Kadirkis, can you please mute your mic?
That one.
As a courtesy, please mute your mic. I have no moderator to help me at this moment. It's just at least respectful when someone's speaking. If you could be able to mute your mic. Dirkis, I am not able to mute your mic. I cannot find you, so please mute your mic. And if you do have questions, please just raise your hands and we'll go from there. Let's be respectful to one another, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and share you my screen. This is an introduction to Josh's Discord. So how to utilize his Discord. So I'm assuming everybody is new in the community. So let's go ahead and open that Discord from the beginning. On the moment that you guys have your Discord, I know that everybody sign in at wap.com and then you download the Discord app. And then I always tell everybody when I do my Sunday class is to always check on your browse channels. The browse channels allows you to select all the channels that you are interested in, and you could opt out anytime you want. If you don't want to follow a Crown Traders or you don't want to follow some announcement or something, you guys could deselect that and you go from there. And if you cannot find and you say, Miss Mary, I cannot find Josh's Goat Alert. So please, the first thing you have to do is go to the browse channel and make sure that is clicked. If that's not clicked, you will not be able to see his alert. So you see the stocks with Josh family, all that should be clicked, especially the GOAT signals, all that should be clicked. So you don't miss any announcement when Josh um, put his announcement on those channels, okay? And then as you guys could see, we have the members. So far, we are a growing members, going over 12,000 and growing. Announcements is where you see Josh's YouTube's video. So if you missed it on your YouTube, everybody should, by the way, everybody should be subscribed to Josh's YouTube so that every time Josh upload his YouTube videos, you guys get notifications. So always likes and notification and subscribes. We have you guys don't have to worry about mod and the server. Those are for moderators and admin. And then starts with stocks with Josh. The free chat, this is available for unsubscribes and subscribes members of Stocks with Josh. To those people who had unsubscribed to him, there is still available channel for them. And this is just the free chat. The tickets currently is unavailable at this time, but if you do have problem with your refunds or your subscriptions, you just go ahead and create a ticket. And then George will normally, he is one of the admin who normally responds to that and they take care of all the refunds or any questions that you may have. And starts with the stocks with Josh family. We have the trading floor. The trading floor is all tier level from tier one to tier two and the VIP level. It gets a little bit overwhelming on the trading floor chat. Most of the time, I might say, yeah, when Josh has some availability, he does go to the trading floor and responds to some of your questions, but please be advised, he is a busy man. So if you do have questions, please be patient with us. You could also ask all the moderators, all the crown traders, you could tag us and we will respond to that. The options chat is just like what it means, available to all tier. Any questions regarding on your options, you are more than welcome to ask questions in there. Crypto chat is just pretty straightforward, available to all tiers as well. So it just a little bit overwhelming as well to those people who is on the tier two or VIP. And then we have the VIP stocks chat. This is exclusively for the VIP, which is the blue color. And we have Parker in there. As you can see, Parker is there. He is actually our new Crown Traders But this is exclusively for VIP members. So if you are VIP, I highly suggest to use your perks and go with VIP stocks chat. We have the VIP crypto chat. It's strictly for crypto questions, and tribal trader normally there. He's the one, he is the crypto guru. So if any questions you may have, tribal trader Mark, he is amazing. You could go ahead and ask your questions on that. So these are for your VIP members only. For your wins, if you would like to share your wins and be proud of it, please do so. If you don't want to, it's okay. But as you can see, Josh Community has been winning. New Jersey Finest, congratulations to him. Michael and I did a one-to-one coaching with him, and I taught him Josh's trade setup. And Tesla on Friday, he made $20,000. And this guy, all he does is just follow instructions. Follow instructions. Good, congratulations, Jersey, by the way. And let's see, SPY, $28, $28. It has nothing to do with how much profit you make. It's about winning. So, and also having strategy when to get out. And Stain Levitorman made $8,000. So dreams do come true. Discord family making money, that's what the goal, right? Everybody needs to make money. Just have to follow the right Discord, and I think you guys got the right community. This is Nicholas, made $5,000. I'm assuming from trading with Spylord, a little scalp with Drummer Kid. So everybody is making money. So $1,400. 5,000, congrats. Oh, Navi. She's an incredible trader as well. Navi, she's been very generous too, but we've known Navi for, I believe, since Mumu, and she followed us here with Josh, obviously, and she's incredible. She makes money from left to right like nothing. So she follows Airtwan, she follows Josh, she follows Spylord, and she created her own SPX trade, and she just made easy $8,000. Congratulations, Navi. Okay, then from the GOAT signals, this is all Josh's alert. We have the scalp setup. Please take advantage of Josh's scalp setup. He always, every day, he provide us 3 trade setups. We have the SPY, the NVIDIA, and Tesla. And this is very generous of him because other YouTubers will charge you more than $200-300 for one trade setup. Josh does this every day, 3 alerts. I mean, 3 stocks, 3, and for free for those people who is on the tier 2 and the VIP. So please take advantage of that. Use it, incorporate it, make money. Everything is straightforward in there. All the levels is given to you. When to enter, when to get out, all the support and resistance is here. Aggressive breakout is to those people who are aggressive traders. When you say aggressive, this type of trade is not fully confirmed, but the risk is higher, but the profit is higher as well. For conservative breakout, I believe to those people who are newbies or doesn't have much experience, I always tell my students to please start with the conservative breakout because this is more like fully confirmed breakout. So the probability of success is higher compared to aggressive. Others might argue with me that aggressive is already confirmed, but for me, conservative is always the one that's fully confirmed. So please, if you are newbie and you don't know your risk tolerance at this moment, please start with the conservative breakout. The GOAT alerts, this is all Josh's announcement, economic data, market sentiment, earnings. And the GOAT alerts also, he tells us our Saturday class. So you get that link every Saturday from the GOAT alerts. And then every time he has some type of announcement, he put it in his GOAT alert. So notice, there's a notice for Uncle Larry. This is for Tesla updates. For the leads, I'm not going to go too much further on this. This is strictly for the VIP members, which is the blue color. This leaps is a long call for more than at least a year,
Okay.
expiration for a year, and available for again for VIP members. And this is such a profitable leap options, and Josh is doing amazing on that leaps. For the crypto gems, we have, yes, we have to nudge Jaws about this. He hasn't been updated the crypto gems. Let me see when was the last time. It was on March. So please bear with Josh. He's been so busy with stocks making those bags. So bear with him. With the crypto, he said he will update that. We have the AI picks. This is an AI generated. So Josh did he did pay extra to have this perks, to have this extra channel for you guys. Let me just share it with you. So this is when you see green, it means is call or buy. I haven't used it. I'm supposed to be using this lately, but I've been so busy with the technical analysis. So every day, the AI picks is automatically give you guys some type of trade, and they give you a momentum. The momentum is higher, 6.21. Relative volume is high, 10%, 10, level 10 is actually a lot. Once you see two and above actually has it means there's a higher activity on the relative volume. And they give you the resistance. So I haven't checked this out yet, but you are more welcome to do so. And to those people who are VIP level, you can trade with Josh every Wednesdays and Fridays. He also trades with Michael, Spy Lord, with him every Wednesdays and Fridays. So you get your link every Wednesdays and Fridays on the live trade. And if you want to upgrade it so you could trade with Josh, you're more than welcome to do so. You could use the Crown Traders link, so we do get credit for the links that we have provided. Starting from the Crown Traders, we have Spy Lord Michael. I know a lot of you guys know Michael. He is the apprentice of Josh. Josh had taught him how to do pretty much all options and technicals. So Michael also offers coaching one-on-one, specifically on the options and Webull. If you like to learn more about Webull, Michael is amazing coach for that. I do a technical coaching. I teach you guys how to read candlesticks patterns, and then Michael could teach you guys your options and your strategy, how to take those trades. And by the way, for Michael, if you are in tier two and above, you guys have the privilege to do live trading with him pretty much every day except for Wednesdays and Fridays because he is trading with Josh on those 2 days. But Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, Michael has been killing on SPY, and he take his time. He gives you guys his levels when he gets in, how many contracts he get, when he get out. He's a momentum trader, so you have to be fast as well. So you have to know when he said, I'm out, he's out. When he say I'm in, he's in, but he's more I might say slower than Josh because Josh is very fast. So Josh is like he thinks faster, so he goes faster. He's the GOAT, you know. So and Michael is great on if you guys want to start like introductions of options, go with Michael every Mondays and Tuesdays and Thursdays, and you guys will make money with him. We have my tribal trader. This is the guru of crypto. And I believe Josh and Mark, I think this is Mark. I call him tribal trader, right, Josh? If Josh is here. They're friends. They are friends, so they know each other. And a tribal trader has been killing it on his crypto. So he always put all his alerts on the mic on the tribal trader. And we have Wolf of Gatsby. He gives all his plays in here, his wins, and he's very transparent on his play. So he even tells you when he's losing, but mostly winning. So he provides all his trades in here. And then we have Stock Brother. He is a penny stock, a very high risk trader. So if you are going to do penny stocks, please know your limitations. Don't go all in. but Stock Brother has been giving his notification in his alert when to get in his penny stocks. Just like I said, I'm going to repeat it again. This is a risky play. So I don't trade penny stocks like that. I do more of a swing and scalping. The Stock Brother, he doesn't really show his face. All the YouTube that I've seen, I believe Josh mentioned something like he's a nurse, so he would like to separate professionalism with his career, of course. So let's just be respectful with that. And then I have my own channel, Miss Mary and Ertuan. Ertuan is my partner here. He's my partner in crime. Ertuan, he is a momentum trader and he's amazing. We follow him with his trades and I provide technical analysis. The good thing about with our channel is we trade mostly for swinging and scalping shares. We don't do much of a options. We always recommend if you're doing options, please go join Spy Lord and Josh for options. We are more on the swinging trades. We scalp, we do swing, we do long term, we do dividend stocks. Ertuan is if Ertuan is here, Ertuan, please join me if you would like to say something. Um, and don't forget, we have in Miss Marin Airtwans, we have a thread. As you can see, we have this little thread in here. We have Airtwans Trades and Miss Mary TA. So let me go ahead and click on that so I could show it to you. So every time Airtwan get into a play, if I neglected, not intentionally, forgot to put my technical analysis on the thread, I normally put it on the channel. So last week we've been scalping in and out multiple times with QBTX and HIMS, and I think on Friday was PLTU and PTIR. We always stick with only 3 to 4 stocks when we trade. We don't jump in and go to different stocks. We try to know this particular stocks. We milk it. We rinse and repeat. We go in, we go out the same day, and then after we take profit, we're gonna go in again when there's a pullback. And I do put that information and I'm sorry, excuse me for my accent. I provide this in on the channel when I get in and when we get out. Ertuan is very transparent. He's very fast with his trading. He shares it right after he buys it. He'll say, I sold 100 shares PTII. That's like within seconds, he'll post it. I buy this particular stocks within seconds, he posts it. He's very transparent. I provide technical analysis when he gets in. So we might get a better price than him because I will provide a technical analysis. I'll provide an entry. I will provide a possibility when it goes up. I will provide a stop loss. And if I do neglect to provide a stop loss, I normally tell my students or the community that my stop loss is always a little bit below my support. And depending on your risk management, stop loss is very subjective. So there's always strategy. There's 3 things that you have to know when you trade. The first one is how much money you're willing to risk. That's supposed to be your number one. If I get into this trade, how much money would I be able to risk if I lose? That's one. Number two, when are you going to get in? What is your entry price? Is this is the top? Is this is the right level? Is this is on the support, right? We buy at the support. We don't buy on the resistance. We buy at the bottom. And how do you do that? By learning technicals. We teach technicals on Sundays, but we go into more depth. I provide sessions on that. Whatever time you choose, I'll go ahead and be there in the Zoom class with you, and I'll teach you technicals, teach you how to read candles, teach you how to read charts, when to get in or the pullback, teach you all that things. And the last one is how much money is your take profit? Are you willing to be happy if you see a profit within 5 to 10%? Or are you be happy if the resistance had reached and let's say it goes, let's say Tesla get to 349 and your take profit is 349. Are you willing to get out of there? Or you are going to be greedy and your emotion will kick in. And that's when we lose. So we always have 3 things. How much money you're willing to lose, which is your stop loss. When is your entry? Actually, I'm missing one more. And when is your exit or take profit? And most important thing is your position size. Sometimes we take trades and we all go all in. For me, that is one of the biggest mistakes when you do trade. The first thing you have to do, I always teach my students, if you are going to swing, I believe you need to learn how to scale. If you guys do trade with Josh, he teach you guys to scale. I'm going to scale up, I'm going to scale down, I'm going to scale out. I am done. I'm leaving my runners. I take profit at, let's say, pretend take profit level one, I take half of my position, and then take level number two, I take all my positions. Or let's pretend he's going to get in one particular options. I'm going to go ahead and buy 10 contracts first. And then if the candlesticks or when the trade goes to my favor, I will add another positions. So that's when you scale up, you add more positions. So you don't go all in on one of your, when you trade, you do scaling to minimize your risk as well. Okay, and then the last thing for the thread for me is Ertuan. This is Ertuan's. This is all Ertuan's doing. Congratulations, Ertuan, by the way. This is all his top paying dividend. And he did a lot of research on this, so utilize it. He does a lot of Coney, Misty, TSLY, NVIDIA, SMCI. On Friday, I believe MSTX, is it MXCS, had given the dividend, and Ertuan has been. Okay, let's go ahead and read this. Oh, yeah, by the way, before I say something, congratulations to Martin Camacho. He said his gain was 29,686 just for being in the Discord. And guess what? He's just a normal guy, 9 to 5 job with his very transparent. Week take home pay is $680. So to those people who are just a 9 to 5 job, there's nothing wrong with that, right? But if you learn to do trading, you will definitely prevail. Just give an example to Martin. And what am I saying? I was saying about the dividend. So MXCS had paid the holders, the stocks holders, a lot of money, and I think Airtwan made like $6,000 every month for his dividend. Well, first of all, he has a lot of shares, and others got Navi made a lot of money too, like couple of $1,000. I'm sorry, where is that thing? You guys could go over the ch the channel to see how much they make. But and let me just see it. I sent this to Josh yesterday, saying that how the dividend stocks do, and all our winnings were here yesterday. I'm so sorry, guys. Just please bear with me. I'm just trying to see. Oh yeah, I had a boba yesterday. It was good. Where is that? Mr. Dividends, this person, Rag, yeah, he did a coaching one-on-one to us. He received 889 for 550 shares for his dividend play. And then I know we have big, okay. And Tim, what did he make? PTIR, we also trade PTIR. Tim he's a big whale too. Congratulations, Tim. Kohler too made money. Okay. Well, anyways, I don't want to spend my whole time looking for it, but anyways, just to let you know, Airtwan provides dividend shares that he holds it over time and he collects this premium every month. It's an extra passive income to those people who are interested to do a dividend. You're more than welcome to go ahead and go to Miss Mary's and Airtwan's thread. Then we have Profit with Parker. Parker is our new crown traders. He's been killing it there lately. I actually copy him with the Lily, LLYX. He started, I think, at $13. I got in at 13.50. I do like the chart. It was the double bottom. I was willing to take a risk. I put a stop loss in there. The our goal for Miss Mary's Airtuan is just small gains, and then you do it multiple times. So at the end of the year, you still make money, you still prevail. So in $1, we normally get out in $1. But this time I said, you know what, I'm gonna hold on for $2 because I think once it reached that 1550 or 1575, it may have some little bit of resistance. So I'm locking in my profit for $2. So I got $2. Other people's are still there because it still looks bullish. So LLYX, I got it from Parker. But Parker has been killing it there lately. Look at him, $3,000. Yeah, he said anybody wants to buy gold. He's buying gold. So, well, Parker seems to be a whale as well, just like Ertuan. I'm just a little shrimp on the trade. And we have Professor Salmon. He's been doing a lot of research on the fundamentals, and he provides some shares. What do you call that? I'm sorry, stocks, shares. Whatever he get in, he gives his play in here. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I was just thinking. All right, then we have the Chart Go community, the Chart Go University. This is more like a learning channel. So the freshman class, uploaded, Josh uploaded classes for trading technicals in here from RSI, MACD. So you guys are more than welcome to check it out. It hasn't been updated lately. It's been more than 6 months, but I do provide a Sunday class technical. So if you guys need help, let's say setting up with your trading view, I am more than welcome to help you there. This is every Sunday. This Sunday class is available to everyone. We are in the class every Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern time. We teach Josh's morning structures. So to those people who are new, we teach the morning structures, how to set up your pre-morning market structures, your resistance and your support and your morning market. We do teach that on the Sunday class, and you could find that here. This is a recurring class, so we use the same link every Sunday, so you don't have to keep asking where is the link, where is the link. It's the same link for the past since August. Whatever we teach on that particular Sunday, we put a note or alert what are we going to teach on Sunday. So this is free, available to everybody. So please come and see me tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern time. We have the Learn Lux. This is an extra subscriptions for your trading view. So if you would like to learn more about it, you could purchase this using Josh's link. You get some type of discount in there. Lux Algo tutorial, Josh and I forgot his name. They both shares and teach how do you use oscillators using Lux Algo. This is an extra premium that you have to pay before after paying TradingView. So I think it's like $400. I don't have it. Salmon's class is the same thing with Professor Salmon. It's like his community. The class questions, I normally respond to all class questions because it's all related to technical. So if you have any questions regarding the class from Sunday, you can ask questions in here. Just please try to minimize your questions. If you do have like technical questions regarding a stock, please go to my channel or to other traders, Crown Traders channel, and you could ask questions from there. I try to clean this up so that it's just strictly for technical questions like, Mary, what is the RSI's purpose? What is the MACD? What is aggressive versus conservative? Things like that, so that people could just read through it and it's not bombarded with all the personal questions. And then book club channel, this is a good way to take advantage of this channel. These are free copies. Some of them are Audible and some of them are PDF. And these are all available to all tiers. So look at that. So beginner's guide, you could just use a PDF. I always recommend, which one? The Japanese candlestick patterns. I think that is one thing that you guys all should learn. It's a little bit boring. It might be tedious because, who doesn't like to read, right? I do like to read, by the way. But lately, I've been having issues with my eyesight. So when you turn 40, you have a gift of not able to see closely. So I don't know, you guys could relate, but since I turned 40, I'm now going 42. My eyesight has been not participating with me. So every time I have to look at something, I have to take off my glasses and be able to read. So I highly suggest to use audiobooks. It's better. So, but PDF is right here. Candlestick trading is good. The trading psychology, I think the first book that you guys should read is not the candlesticks. I think it's more the trading of psychology. That is the first thing everybody should learn to read and master it because your discipline and your strategy and your discipline again is the one that's going to help you prevail on trading. If you have no discipline, I guarantee you, you will lose. So you have to learn to control your emotion. Always have an objective mind, not a subjective mind. Just like Keenan said, right? Trade with the trend, not with your heart. It's the same thing. Trading with psychology. Please, please read a book about trading psychology, and I guarantee you it will definitely help you. And then let me know if it really does help you. Okay, next, let's go ahead and go with the bot signals. This is all AI generated spy flare. Since April, we got a new spy flare on June. So it just gives you like, okay, there is an unusual trade activities on SPY, and they said SPY call for daily time frame. It's bullish. The strength is bullish. Momentum is bullish. I haven't used it. I'm just being transparent with Josh. Unfortunately, I haven't used the SPY flare or the NVIDIA flare. This is all AI automated. It hasn't been updated lately, but oh, we had it. Unusual. Okay, so that was on May 30th. So every time you see a red color, it means it's a put. Every time you see a green, it means it's a call or bullish and bearish. Same thing with unusual whales. This is AI generated, higher activities going on the options world. It's all right here. The options calculator is actually one of the neat channel in here. It's pretty new. We went over this on the Sunday class and Josh had taught me how to use this. You have to continue using it. Let's go ahead and try. So in order to start with the options calculator, you click on the thread and let's pretend testing. I've been testing this every time we go live. You have to be patient because it takes some time. New thread. So if you're trading on options, or let's pretend that you're going to take a trade, you could use and take advantage of the options calculator because it will tell you when you will be profit and it will tell you if it goes to your favor or not. So the first thing you need to do is to click on the detailed options analysis. And give me stocks. Let's say Tesla. We're going for Tesla, right? And give me 1 second. How much is Tesla now? I'm so busy with TSLL. I forgot how much is Tesla now. 295. All right. So let's go ahead and go back to that. So let's go ahead and let's see call for 300. Call 300. Let's say we're going for a call for 300. Expiration next week. When is today's the 7th, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Let's say we're going for a June 13 expiration. And let's go ahead and do 5 contracts. And my take profit, let's say I want to be only 10%, right? Only 10% because 10% for 5 contracts, that could be a lot. Let's go ahead and submit that. Processing stop loss recommendation for Tesla expiring June 13 for 5 contracts, 10% target. See, they processing now. Just please bear with me. So every time you have options, try to use this options calculator and it will provide you all those levels for stop loss. Will this, okay, it's taking so long. Okay, here it is. A full detailed options. So for Tesla Cough 300 June 13, 2025, you're looking at Tesla call options for 300 strike with 4 trading days until expiration. The stock is currently trading at 297.67 and options price is 976. When you say 976, you multiply by the 100, so that will be for 1 contract, it'll be 976. One expected move of 4.43%, a price range of 284.49 to 310. So with that being said, so Tesla could range from $284 and 310. But in order for this to move to your favor, we expect a move from 4.43% every day. So with that 5 contracts, your total investment will be $4,880. So you have to pay $4,880 to enter these trades with 5 contracts. Your take profit will be 10% gain, will be required for a stock. That's not bad. 10% gain, so we don't even have to hit much. You only need about $2 to get that 10%. And an options price will be $10.74, giving you a $488 win. So you could always change your profit if you would like to go 100%. But please, guys, don't be reasonable. Read your candlesticks, read the chart. Will it really reasonable to hit the $300 and you think I could be able to get more than 10? Go for it. Go for it. So the goal here is position size. Make sure you know how much money you're willing to lose and always know when to exit. I'm willing to accept my profit if it goes 5%, 10%, 20%. So you could always modify it using the options calculator. But based upon I said 10%, you will get $488 and you only need $2 up. And Tesla moves from 5, 10, $20. So within that $2 move, you could actually get out in a day or less than 2 minutes or less than a second sometimes. I'm exaggerating, not a second. It's like maybe 2, 3 seconds when that candle spike up and wick down. So, and then your trade assessment break down to the nearest local support. See, the good thing about this options traders, they provide you guys a level of support. So they said the next level for 200 EMA. 200 EMA, if everything that trades below 200 EMA is bearish, okay? So everything below 200 EMA is bearish, everything above 200 is preferably bullish, but I always prefer to have my 50 EMA candles above them will be better than 200. But if your next MAs is only 200, you always prefer to be above 200 MA. Below that, I will not take a call. Okay, Tesla shares will be 295.53. 11% increase will be 535.56 loss in position. So you could either lose 535 or you could either win that $488. So they're telling you what are their support. So I'm assuming, so if the trade or the candles gets to 295.53, you will lose the money. You will lose your money, which is about 11%. So that's pretty a lot. I mean, actually, that's not a lot. 10% to 20% is normally my stop loss for trading options. You guys are more than welcome to do 50. Some people have a very high risk tolerance on stop loss. They put 50. Just like I said, I'm going to repeat it again. Stop loss is very subjective. And options, estimated option price is $8.69 at the support. So right there, they tell you what is your support and your resistance or your stop loss for 11%. So you could do a limit order or stop loss at 869 because you will lose 535. That's about 11%. Or you could gain, you could do your exit for 1074. So they're telling you the levels. When is your stop loss or when is your take profit? Estimated options priced at $8.69 at the support. Breakout of the nearest resistance EMA is 306 for 45% gain, which is 2,218. So that is 45%. So if you would like to wait instead of using 10% gain only, I'm going to go ahead and get a little bit greedy. I'll put 45.5%. You could just put your your take profit or your limit profit on limit order at 1420. Of course, you're getting in on the how much is that? 976. I'm sorry, that's he said, yeah, 976 is your profit. I mean your premium. And this is just expected daily moves. It means it will go in range. And then Josh said something about expected range shares from 384 to 310, 68% confident. So it means the market could possibly reach all the way to 284, 310. So it's still pretty good. The probability is still pretty high. Trend expansions from 271 to 325, 95% confident. So it's pretty high. Okay, so I think that's your options calculator. You could go more into depth to that. So your support and resistance is right here. Your first support for 295, 72% below. That will be 869C. So to those people says, Mary, what is 10% of my stop loss? Using your options calculator, they tell you how much is that 10%. So if you put a stop loss of 10%, you're going to lose 536, and that will be 869. Remember, you have 5 contracts. Okay, we have a new thread. That's new. Oh, I'm sorry. That's the one that we're doing. Okay, earnings calendar. So if you have more questions about options calculator, I will go more into that depth again on Sunday. But practice it, use it, utilize it. It's pretty neat if you guys are option traders. I do, just like I said, I do more of the swing trading. We have the earning calendars. Not only Josh have the AI or gen bot on animated. I'm so sorry, automated. He also put it on his alert. So you have the AI and you have Josh's alert. So earnings calendar is right here. Let's say what is the next calendar. So when was this? Today there was earnings, I guess, on the 7th. Crystal Ball is another automated AI thread. These are all AI, and guess what? Josh pays for all these thread and to help you better on trading. So utilize them. Use them. Use as much possible you could get. It's all available to you guys. That's it for the Discord. Let's go ahead and ask some questions. I hope I did not go too fast. Give me 1 second, guys. I am not used to being alone on my Discord. I usually have a moderator, so please bear with me. I'm a little bit slow right now. Let me stop sharing so I could see everybody's face. All right, let's start with the first question. So whoever has questions, you could unmute yourself.
Hey, Miss Mary, this is the AT.
Oh, Ertuan, let me go ahead
Hey,
and put you in. Oh, thank you
no,
for
no,
being
no, no.
here.
I'm doing exercise. I gotta tune up my muscle for Monday lobster hauling. But I just want to remind everyone that our channel, the trade channel and TA channel, is for you and me to post only. All other people, for the rest of the audience, if they want to chat with us, go to the main channel and not in the kitchen.
Oh, what Ertuan was saying that because lately has a lot of people has been asking questions on the thread, and we normally leave the thread to our technicals and Josh, I mean, I'm sorry, excuse me, not Josh, to Ertuan's trade. So we're trying to minimize noise here. So when Ertuan put his trade, I put my technicals. And the technicals that I've been putting, these are technicals that you could actually use for a couple of days, so we don't have to keep
Uh,
updating and updating it, okay? But if you do have questions, please don't write anything on Airtwan's Trade and Miss Mary. That's why we said Airtwan's Trades and Miss Mary's TA only. Please ask your questions on the channel, okay? Because you're giving us too much work because we have to go back there and clean it up and delete everybody's questions. And guess what? When we delete it, I don't really get to read your questions. So now your questions has been deleted and I might not be able to respond to it. So please, if you have questions, just write it down on the Miss Mary and Airtwan's thread, okay?
Hi, Miss Mary.
Hello.
Yeah, hi. I just wanted to find out if you publish your swing trades.
Yes. You want to know
Where?
where is our swing trade?
Yes, please.
Okay, so our swing trade again is first, can you guys see my screen? You go to Miss Mary's channel and then you go to the thread. You see that thread? And you just pick Airtwan's trade and Miss Mary. And then when you see Airtwan's buy, when he buys something, let's pretend. Um, Airtwan, where are you?
Miss May, show them how to get to the thread if they don't have the link. They need to get there the first time, and then it will show up on their main channel.
I'm sorry, Ertuan, your volume is a little bit low. I'm having a hard time hearing it.
Yeah, what I'm saying is show them how to get to the thread
Yeah, I did.
from our main channel.
Yeah, so just like I said, this is Miss Mary's and Airtuan's channel right here on the Crown Traders. It's right above the Crown Traders right here. And then there's a thread icon on top of the channel. All you have to do is click on that thread. And then there's multiple thread in there. You have the top paying dividends and the Airtuan's trades and Miss Mary's TAs only. Click on that. And then you will see all the buy signals that Airtuan and I do technicals on there. And if you do have some stocks questions regarding a technical analysis, for example, you need Tesla, all you got to do is just check if there's any kind of Tesla in here, and then you could just use them technicals. If you don't see any stocks that you like, it's not there, there's no technicals. All you have to do is go back again to Miss Mary. Don't write on the thread. Again, don't write on the thread. Go to Miss Mary and ask for the questions. Mary, can you give me a technical for, let's say, Amazon's or Google or anything that you want? I guarantee you I will respond to it. Sometimes I may not take a little bit longer just because I am a full-time real estate agent. I manage my husband's business. He has a construction company, and I am also a mom and I help the Discord full time. So it's been a struggle for my schedule. And of course, I'm a wonderful wife. I know I'm trying to give credit to myself, but so I do have a lot of hats, not just the Discord. And I try to trade every day, but I sometimes it just doesn't allow me due to my schedules. Like today, after I'm teaching today, I have a open house like around 1:30. So if I do technicals and I take a little bit longer, normally what I do is if I see a red light, I go to the side, go to the parking lot, and then I give you guys technicals. So if I'm taking too long, it means I am working. And once I read your questions, I will go ahead and respond to it either on the parking lot or in the office or with my client. So please bear with me. Another thing, announcement for Saturday, Josh had mentioned to me that Michael, Spylord, and him will be teaching a new indicator. So please be here on Saturday. Michael is going to be here in the show. Okay. Any more questions? Give me one sec. Let's go ahead and see.
Anyone on PRZO?
PRZO.
Para zero. I
I
think
did a
Josh.
technicals.
Okay.
I did a technicals in that sub, so go ahead and check it out the thread. And I think Josh did a video on that too. So
Okay. Thank you.
yeah, my
Appreciate it.
technicals is there. Please read it.
Miss
Okay.
Hi, Mary.
Mary, how do you get to the class on the skips and leaps that Josh just did recently?
Did you pay for it?
I can't even find it to get to it to pay for it.
Then you missed it. It was last week, Saturday. You have to purchase the class for you to be able to get that recorded class. If you do not pay for it, you will not get the recorded class.
Where do I go to pay for it?
It's already finished.
I know that he had mentioned that we would be able to view it after it had already been done. In other words, it was recorded.
That's if you paid
It's
for it
if
ahead
you
of
pay
time.
for it.
That's if you paid for it.
Those recording is only available to the paid subscribers, to one who paid for the class. This is not free.
What if you paid for it and you would like to see it? What do you do?
If you missed it and you did not pay for it, you will not be able to access to it.
Right.
I did pay for it and I still missed it.
Yes,
should-
I
just
thought
like
it was
me.
I thought it was on I thought it was 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It was 3 p.m. Pacific Time, which was earlier here. So I missed it.
Okay,
Most of it.
honestly, I told Josh I am not going to be there, but I supported the class. So what I did, I bought the class, and guess what? Right after the class was over, I received my recording. So if I received that, you guys should be able to receive that as well.
I paid for it and I did not receive any notification or anything of the class recording.
Yeah, so I think if you want to get the recording, you have to request it if it's not already sent to your email. That's what I did, and they sent it right to my email.
That's right. Please advise this is not Josh's Discord. This is just to support Ashley's as well. So you guys need to go get it from Ashley's. She has once you guys pay for it, they send you an email notifications and confirmation that you had paid for the
Right,
class.
okay.
So
Yeah.
this has nothing to do with Josh. You have to go to Ashley's or the email that you have received.
Yeah, so basically just reach out to them and get it from them. Got it.
That's correct.
Thank
That's
you.
correct. So
Thank you.
please let's not bombard this with Josh. This is not his admin. This is Ashley's, okay?
Yeah.
I received mine in my junk mail.
Yes, also check your junk mail because there's a higher chance that you could be able to did not receive it on the regular mail, maybe in the junk mail. Okay.
It was about an hour after the show I received the email.
That's correct. That's correct. I received mine too right away because I told you, me and Michael and Spylord, we missed it because we have other commitments and we pay for it. I received mine, so you should have no problem of whatsoever.
I was traveling and I received mine.
Thank you, Eileen. Absolutely. Eileen has been with me ever since. And Eileen is actually just in Parish, close by to me. We still haven't seen each other.
I know we really need to get together.
Absolutely, Eileen. Yeah, I get to see Josh and Ertuan's fly like a couple of thousand miles, but I gotta go see you only like an hour away from me. Okay, you have more sections such as more crown traders, no underbrowse channels too. No, James. I know on Miss Mary we have quite a few channels, a thread inside of our channel, so the rest of the crown traders don't have those threads. Oh no, I'm mistaken. Professor Salmon has his. Hi, when you have a chance, may I know how to do coaching 101? Absolutely. Me and Michael, we do 101 crown traders. You are more than welcome to do it at WAP. Airtone is responding to you. PRZO, just like I said, I did a technical and Josh did a video mine. Please just go check that out. Depends on your platform. Some easier to put stop loss and a little more confusing. How you do a stop loss on Scalp Trade Shared. For stop loss, you have to do a limit order on that or a stop loss, depending on your platform or brokerage that you're using. If you have difficulty placing this, I always suggest to please call your brokerage because if you don't know how to put a stop loss, we have a problem. You should not be trading if you don't know how to put your stop loss. Go call your brokerage and tell them, where do I find my stop loss? How do we make sure we get a notification from Trade or Josh? Just like I said, I'm going to repeat myself again and I'm going to share my screen. Remember I said the first thing you have to do is go to browse channel. Make sure the channel that you would like to follow or interested in are checked. If you did not check that, you will not be able to get any notifications or you will not be able to see that thread or you see that the go alerts. You're gonna miss a lot. So go to browse channel and make sure those are checked. Okay.
How can I access the recorded video classes?
Which one, today or last
Today,
Saturday?
today's one.
Today it will be recorded under my Zoom, so I'll go ahead and put in a Sunday class. I'll tell Josh this is actually his session. This is the goat alert session. So I'm gonna go ahead and talk to him and I'll tell him to put it on the class session instead, so you guys be able to retrieve it.
Miss Mary, this is AT. I think my recommendation is ask Josh to create a new channel. It's called Discord Orientation. And then you put all of the video in there. So it's easy for the people to find it.
Actually, that's a good idea, Ertuan. I'll go ahead and tell him after this. I'll shoot him a text and say we should have like a little channel for that. Yulis, go ahead and unmute yourself. Yulis, you've been very respectful. I appreciate you always put your mute and not just jump in. Thank you so much for that.
Yeah, you're welcome. My question is, you mentioned earlier that Josh and Mike, they're gonna do an indicators class on Saturday.
That's
When
correct.
does that start again? I didn't hear that part.
That will starts on Saturday next week at 12 o'clock. And you guys did not see his YouTube. He has a indicator. I think that's what he's gonna go over. So look into it. You know,
Okay.
Michael Spylord has a YouTube channel, so please subscribe and follow.
Yeah, I do. I do follow it. I just
Yep.
didn't know.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everybody has a YouTube except me and Ertwine. I not planning to be a YouTuber. I am planning to be just a servant of the Discord, okay? My YouTube is just strictly for Sunday class that I've been neglected just because it hasn't been recorded. But please follow Michael. He's an incredible trader. He's so gentle. Just when you speak to him, he's so chill. He's like, yeah, boom, baby. Yeah. What is the difference between swing and scalp? Swing takes, you could take a day or two or longer. Your scalp is within the same day or within minutes, within seconds, so that's a difference. So swing, you could hold it the next day, weeks, days, scalp, in and out, the same day. It's intraday trading, in and out, in and out. What Josh and Michael is doing is scalping. Would you be able to get your own separate channel on Airtwen's alerts and your TAs block it so no one can write it? I gotta have to ask Josh. Josh is asking me this, or there's another Josh in the Discord. Would you be able to get your own separate channel for Airtwen's alert? I could be able to. I just have to ask. You know what? That's a good idea. Maybe let me discuss this with Airtwan. Maybe it's just a little bit too much work too at the same time though, but we'll work on that. We'll talk to Airtwan, see if we could just have his own trade and then I could do my own technicals. I think that's a good idea. Thank you, Josh. I don't know if that's the Josh, the GOAT Josh, or the Josh. I know we have one Josh, a member. Ven, can someone post Josh video on PRZ? Oh, it's actually in YouTube. It's in your email. There you go. Mary Santiago, they will email you the link. Yes, I will. You should receive an email. Yes, my email is actually in the WAP. It's like public record. It's a Santiago _1 at Yahoo. So, anything else before we go? 3 minutes. I'm always try to stick to 1 hour because my Sunday class is supposed to be just 1 hour. I always ended up with a 2 hours. So today I cannot be extending too long because I have open house. So what time
Hello?
is Saturday class? Saturday class is always 12 o'clock Eastern time. Okay. Every Saturday. This is strictly for Discord for new members. They just want to those people who's always say, oh, we've lost, we don't know how to navigate through a Discord. This Saturday class is for that newbies. Okay, so it's just strictly navigating through Discord, welcoming to the family.
Hello?
Yeah, the indicator. Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, Miss Mary, actually, I'm not able to see your channel on my Discord, so I don't know how to navigate that. Or
Sure.
is there with a different tier? Or
What tier are you?
I started in the uh, I started the day Josh started the channel, so I never upgraded from there.
What color is your username? Are you pink? Are you yellow? Are you blue?
I can check that right now. It is okay. Where should I check that? Okay, it's green.
Green, you teal?
Yeah, I mean it's
Are
a
you a
green
junior
color.
moderator?
I
What's your
don't know.
name on the thing?
Kunal, KUNALS 24.
Okay, I did not see you as a junior moderator. If it's a teal, then you should be able to access it. So go ahead and go check your browse channel. Go to the Discord, so it's Talks with Josh Discord, and go check it on top. You're scrolling up, and then you could be able to see a browse channel. Can you find that?
Yeah, I'm trying to go there. Okay, go to the Discord. You want to go to settings?
No, it's actually on the actual. See, I'm going to show it to you real quick. Okay. So go to browse channel right here. It's right on top. When you click on Stocks with Josh, browse channels right here. You see it?
Yeah, I can check that. Let me just go there.
It's not on the settings. It's just browse channel.
Join and browse channels. Yeah, I can go there.
Yeah, go to browse channels.
Yeah, I can. I'm in there.
Okay, and then scroll down. Look for the Crown Traders.
Yeah, I can see counter.
And then you should be able to see right here, Miss Maren Ertwan. Make
Oh, in
sure
Crown Trader, I can see only three: Spy Lord, Triple, and Stockbroker.
there you go. So you have to go ahead and click Miss Mary if you would like to see me and Ertwan on action.
I cannot see. I can see only three channels. Sorry, three people under Crown Traders.
That's impossible. It's supposed to be all of them. Go ahead and click follow category.
Miss Mary asked what tier he
He
belongs
said he
to.
has teal color, the green color. So if it's green,
Green color.
normally green is a junior moderator.
Yeah. Do I need to upgrade, or is this the one I can get all Crown Traders?
You're teal. This is your color. If you're teal, you're supposed to be you're a junior moderator. You do you see his color?
What tier is pink?
He said he's green, like this color, teal. So
Mine is green. Yeah.
So he's a junior moderator, so you should be able to have access to everything. So you have, except of course, responding to our channel, you don't have access to that.
Miss Mary,
Yeah.
go to the left panel and click on the Crown Trader. Tell him to click on the Crown Trader.
I did. I told him to go ahead and click the follow the category.
Yeah, I follow the category already. Yeah.
No, what I'm saying, to the left channel, you see the arrow? It's like a pull down menu. So the arrow has to be pointing down. So just click on it, cycle on it a couple of times.
What he's talking about is right here. You see that Crown Traders?
Yeah.
You click it
Yeah.
down and you should be able to see Miss Mary.
Okay. I don't have arrow. I can see three people only under that, and with that arrow, I can see only three people.
Okay, so
Mary, I have the same issue as him. What tier is the pink? Mine comes up with pink.
yeah, the pink is tier 1, so you have very limited access to everything. You may not have no access to the chart go community, meaning the Sunday class, these Salmon's class questions. You don't have access to that. You only have access to trading floor and options and crypto chat. The rest you have no you may not be able to see scalp setups. I'm not quite sure. Okay, I believe Gold Alerts is available to tier 2 and above. Please confirm
Right.
or confirm
Okay.
with that.
He may be pink too then.
Yeah, please
Then-
use our link to upgrade it. We get credit from the link that you guys provide. So that's how we actually get boba, and we collect our premium using our link that we provide for you guys. So please use the Crown Traders. However, if you are using the Crown Traders link already, please don't change it. Okay?
Hey, Miss Mary, I have one question.
Go ahead.
So I've been trading my levels. I mean, I've been with this group for a long time and I do my own trade setups, but I'm actually really interested how Josh actually make everyday's setup, with Tesla, Nvidia, and SPY, and also the way he like marks levels for support or resistance is really interesting because that never matches with what I have in my graph. So do you ever like teach those things? I know Josh is a big like fan of RSI, MACD, even volume indicators. But yeah, I would love to learn those things. I don't know how does he do that because he's damn accurate a lot of times. So
Yeah.
I would love to learn those things, even though I do my own setups and I trade my way. But is there any class that you guys teach those things?
I provide my own technical analysis. Josh doesn't, can somebody please mute that? Josh doesn't do teaching. First of all, he makes so much money trading.
I'm
He's
sure. I'm
a
sure.
busy man, sometimes the secret is never been told because that's what you make your living, right? You never tell the whole story. You cannot. So, but at
That's
the
right.
same time, this is technical analysis. You could learn your own way, or if even if you don't know how to find those levels from Josh, if you use Spies, Nvidia, and Tesla, you could just
Mhm.
follow along and use his levels and just put a trend line on every level. Everything is given to you guys on the SPY, Nvidia, and Tesla. Why look for somewhere else?
Yeah, makes sense. So, and the class he had with Ashley, um, I thought he was teaching something about his secrets. Was it not true?
Oh, well, we could only say so much on that, right? It's like you could only provide so much information, but sometimes he's been doing this, guys, for over 20 years.
Yeah.
It becomes natural. It's just his innate skills. Sometimes when it comes to innate skills, it's just like holy grail. It's just like right there. Like he get it, so fast. Us, like those people who have to learn how to do technicals, it's like, I wonder how he get those. So
Yeah.
don't compare yourself to other people. If you've been doing great on technical analysis, why not? If you've not been losing, amazing. Congratulations. Don't ever compare yourself to anybody. Always just ask, questions, and I think you'll get there. But we may not know how the goat do his own thing or his line, but I'm sure, I'm sure we will learn somehow. May not be close enough or may not be the exact, but at least close enough. But just like I said, Josh he just have his own innate skills, guys.
For sure, he's different. I mean, I do follow a bunch of people. When I do technical analysis, my analysis kind of match with a lot of people, but this guy is
This
different.
guy, he is
This guy is
different.
really
That's
different.
that's
Really the
why,
goat.
yeah, the first when I laid my eyes on him, it was like, wow, this guy is so fascinating. I was in awe. It was like, wow. That's all I could say. Just like, wow. His levels is like top notch. It's just like,
Yeah, I
gee.
see as a professor, man. So he should become a prof.
Yeah, he's good. Anyways, guys, it's 107. Thank you guys for
Yeah.
being here
Thank you
and
so much, Mary.
appreciate absolutely. And I appreciate each and every one of you guys to being so respectful. I know I'm all alone in here and nobody could do moderators and Josh is not here, but we do miss Josh and I'm sure he misses you guys too. But as always, we love you guys and thank you. And I appreciate you guys being part of the community. I'll see you
Hello,
guys.
hi, Miss Mary.
Go ahead.
Hi, is it possible to meet with Josh in person?
He does do a meet and greet, but lately he's been so busy and he's been traveling back and forth, back and forth. He hasn't done any kind of meet and greet. He did a meet and greet before in the past with Larry Jones and Keenan and all the group, the YouTubers. And I remember before he also flies to Miami or go do a meet and greet somewhere in Maryland. But lately he's just been occupied with other commitments. So I'm sure when he start doing a meet and greet, he will announce it and give us a notification when is that date. But at this moment, there's nothing set on stone.
No, but even like that would be a general meet and greet. But I'm just saying,
No,
like, if I wanted to
he
make
will
an
not meet
appointment
you
to,
guys personally.
pardon me?
He will not meet you guys
Oh,
personally.
no?
Josh is
Okay.
a very busy man, you know.
Yeah, yeah. No, I understand.
It's like asking a CEO, "Can you meet me?" You know, I'm not trying to be,
Right.
please don't take it in the wrong way.
Mhm.
It was just been a privilege that Josh is able to meet me, but I know, I'm sure he would like to meet each and every one of you guys. Actually, it was a privilege that he spared more than an hour for us. His time is glory. His time is money, guys. So when he spends 1 hour here and he just please take advantage of that. That's how busy this guy is. I don't even know if he
Right.
ever sleeps. He's awake 4 o'clock in the morning. So I don't know if he's going to have any kind of meet and greet. I cannot speak for him, but we could always ask when is the meet and greet or if ever happens. So I'm go ahead.